We will get started with a warm-up, and then we'll get into it. Reminder again, get your music going at home. Make sure you got your water bottle and all that ready to go as well. And we will get started with our Monday workout. All right, let's start with our arm circles here. We're starting forward. We're starting nice and narrow and slowly easing into more range of motion, just naturally. Don't force anything here. Go ahead and switch directions. Same thing. Don't need to start with them huge. Slowly ease into it. All right, now same direction, but nice and small, and squeeze those hands. Squeeze those shoulder blades, focusing on activating here. Go ahead, other direction. Good, we'll go into our Frankensteins now. Kick one leg up, reach across with the opposite hand. A little bit of a core twist at the top here. Activating those hip flexors, stretching those hamstrings. Good, go ahead and shake those feet out a little bit. Bounce on the balls of our feet here. Good. Go ahead, slow it down here. Spread those feet out. We'll go to our windmills. So we're hip hinging forward here with a nice twist through our spine, opening up that chest to each side of the room. Similar to a deadlift here, feel that stretch in the hamstring on the way down. Feel the squeeze in the glutes on the way up. Good. Now we'll go to our hamstring activation as well as our back activation and chest opener. Getting a little rhythm here. I'll go over here a little bit more. Good. Now give me a few body weight squats. Let's get those legs warm. Not working hard here though. Just getting that range of motion in. I'm going to close this door a little bit. Again, just body weight squats here, slow and controlled. Starting to feel all those lower body muscles activate. Good, now let's open up those hips. Okay, we can go a half kneel position here. We can go runner's lunge position here. Maybe you just want to stay in your feet, do a standing quad stretch while pushing those hips forward. Hold as long as you need to here to release some tension in those hips. In here with me, I'll take my mask off. Go ahead and switch if you haven't already. Go up to a high plank here. We're going to work on some core activation and continue working those hamstrings as well. We're going to shift our way back and up, reach back for that opposite heel, right back to a strong plank. Good. Go ahead and pedal those feet out a little bit here. Get those calves. Go ahead, back up to the feet. We'll shake those legs out one more time here. And give me some jumping jacks. Let's get that heart rate going one more time before we get started. And good. Feel free to take a few more seconds while I go over our first round to warm up on your own. If you're still feeling a little stiff this Monday morning after a long weekend of possibly unhealthy things. All right, so pay attention here though a little bit while we go over our first station. Reminder, 4 minutes on the clock for this. Exercise 1 is squats for 10 reps. So whatever kind of squats you want to do at home, 10 reps. And then we have kettlebell swings for 12 reps, or dumbbell works too. Just hold the head of that dumbbell. And then we have a combo exercise. We have 12 mountain climbers into 3 push-ups. You'll do that 5 times. Okay, so for 12 mountain climbers, that means we are counting each knee. So it's going to go really quick, up to 12, and then 3 push-ups. Do that 5 times. And last but not least, we have Russian twist, 30 reps. Again, count each side, each movement. So 4 minutes on the clock, 10 squats, 12 kettlebell or dumbbell swings, 5 times through of 12 mountain climbers to 3 push-ups. Okay, 5 of that. And then last but not least, 30 Russian twists. Remember, this is all at your own pace. I'm setting this timer right here for 4 minutes. Okay, you get through as much as you can at home with whatever weights you've got. Again, everyone could be moving at a different pace today, and that is completely okay. All right, let's get into it. 4 minutes on the clock. Squats for 10 reps is our first one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. 4 minutes starts now. Hi, Lori. See you there in the chat. Just in time. We're starting with 10 squats, whatever you're doing today. And then you're in the kettlebell or dumbbell swings for 12 reps. Don't count a rep until you get to that full range of motion. It should take you a couple reps to get to that full range, and then start counting. Drive those heels into the ground. Make sure we're snapping those glutes. Kettlebell should only go up to about eye shoulder height here. Okay, 12 reps. Once you've done 12 of those, you are on to our combo exercise. Remember, that is 12 mountain climbers. Count each knee. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 push-ups. Maybe you need to drop to your knees for those push-ups. That's 1 time through. Back to mountain climbers. 5 times through of that. Keep that pace going. Remember, for our mountain climbers, we want to make sure those shoulders are right over our wrists. We're not sinking back into those hips. Okay? And then again, if you need to drop down to those knees for the push-ups, that is okay. 12 mountain climbers, 3 push-ups is 1 through. Do that 5 times. And then you're on to Russian twists with those. Okay, weight always optional for these. Easier version, feet on the ground. Little harder, feet in the air. Either way, we really want to keep that low core engaged to protect that low back. The further you lean back, the harder. But we don't want to see rounding of those shoulders forward. Keep that chest nice and open. Okay, if you're back to squats maybe already, keep that pace going. We are just about hitting the 2-minute mark, so hopefully you are moving on to your second round through here. Ten squats is what I'm on right now. If you're already past me, you got swings next. 12 swings. Again, don't count a rep until you get that momentum build up to a full range of motion. For those swings, like I said, make sure you are driving those heels, snapping those hips, firing those glutes, making sure we aren't overextending at the top, finishing right, straight, upright, head through the ceiling. After you've done 12 of those, you are back to your combo exercise of 12 mountain climbers, 3 push-ups. 5 times through for this one. We got about a minute left here. Keep moving no matter what exercise you're on. Just keep it going, but you have control to rest when you need to. Okay, maybe you're already to Russian twist or past. $30 Russian twists, counting each one. We got 10 seconds left. Whatever exercise you're on, just keep going. Get a few more reps in, even if you've already reached your number. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Here's your structured rest here. Again, if you were resting at any point throughout that round, that is absolutely okay. It is just your personal goal to get through each circuit as many times as you can. But now you get that structured rest here. Okay. As you rest and grab some water, we've got our second circuit coming up. Okay. A little more straightforward here. We got bicep curls for 12 reps. We have lunges, 8 on each leg. Okay. Up to you if you want to do forward or reverse lunge today. Just make sure you're alternating legs, or maybe you want to do 8 in a row on one side, 8 in a row on the other for a total of 16. Okay, 8 on each. Then we're going to alternate between our front raise, lateral raise. That is 1 rep. You're going to do that for 8. Okay, and then last but not least in this circuit, we have plank jack. So a couple options here. We can do high plank, okay, and a full jack. Okay, if you have no impact worries, you're bouncing out and in. Okay, if you have a little impact worries, maybe the knees bother you, you're just doing step outs here. Okay, maybe you can also do that from a low plank, either version, bouncing or stepping out. Okay, the step out just goes 1 foot out at a time and back to center. Okay, if you are doing those full bounces, you only have 15 reps. Okay, if you're doing step outs, just make sure you don't end up unbalanced. So you might want to bump that up to an even number, 16, 18, something like that. Okay, the focus there, no matter what you're doing, is maintaining that straight line the best you can. It's a little hard when you're doing the full bounces. You're going to go up and down a little bit, but really try to activate that low core. Okay, so 12 bicep curls, 8 lunges on each leg, front raise, lateral raise for 8 reps, and plank jacks for 15 reps. All right, 4 minutes on the clock. Let's get after it. Bicep curls to start. 3, 2, 1, begin. 12 reps. Control that weight down. Don't just drop it. Really connect that mind with that bicep. Feel that bicep squeeze up. Okay, lunges. Here's your forward lunge. Okay, here's your reverse lunge. Up to you what you're doing today. Maybe you want to alternate or something, but you can either go 8 in a row on one leg, or you can alternate the whole time. Just make sure you get 8 on each leg. 16 total. If you're doing a front lunge at home, make sure we're getting those hips straight down. That knee is staying over our ankle the best we can, and we're getting a 1 strong push back to center. Okay. If you're doing reverse lunge, same thing with knee position. Don't want it going over our toes, and then avoid that back leg push off and really drive through that front leg. Okay. 8 on each leg. And then you'll probably want your lighter weights here if you have them. Alternate between front and lateral raise. Front, lateral, that's 1. You got 7 more. Excuse me. This is another one to make sure we aren't just dropping our weights. Use that core, use those shoulders to slow that weight down on the way down, resist gravity. And again, Weight should stay in around this height here. We don't need to be way up here for this one. And what we don't want to see is any swinging of the hips, swinging of the arms, no momentum from the weights, all shoulders here. 8 of those, then we're down for our plank jacks. Remember a few options here. We're approaching 2 minutes, so hopefully you're moving on. We can either do our step outs from a high plank or our real plank jacks. Same thing from low. 15 reps. Back to the beginning. Back to bicep curls. Maybe you're already moving on. Back to those lunges. Good. If you're on lunges, remember it's 8 each leg. Maybe you're on the front lateral raise. That's 8 total. 1 of each equals 1. Frontal lateral raise, then you're back to plank jacks for 15 as well. We got about 30 seconds to go here. Good. Keep going. Even if you've gone 2 times through, just keep moving. Keep moving on back to the beginning. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. And rest. Another minute of rest here. Make sure you're getting a drink of water if you got it. Oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. All right. Third circuit as you guys rest. 4 exercises. Here we go. Chest press. Okay, laying down, 12 reps. Windshield wipers. That is where we are on our back and our legs are going side to side. 16 of those. 8 each direction. Count each one. Then we'll stand back up. Bent over rows. 12 total. Okay. Then we got another combo one that you're going to like here. Obviously, this is going to depend a little bit on your equipment at home. And kind of like we always give options for our cardio in other classes. So you have 3 either box jumps or step ups. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Either way, I want you to get those as quick as you can. And then after you do those 3, get that out of the way, you're going to drop down and just do 1 half burpee. And then do that again. It's only 5 of those. So again, that's going to be either 3 full jumps or 3 full step ups, half burpee. That's 1. Okay, 5 times. So chest press, 12 reps. Windshield wipers, 16 reps. Bent over rows, 12 reps. And then our combo of 3 box jumps or step ups into 1 half burpee, 5 times. All right. So we're starting laying down here with our chest press. 4 minutes on the clock. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Chest press. Active core here. Dig those shoulders into your mat as you press that weight up and squeeze that chest. Good. Drop those weights. All you got to do, you stay laying down. Windshield wipers, side to side. The straighter the legs, the harder. If you need to bend them, that's going to make it a little easier. Count each side up to 16. No touching the floor with those heels or feet. You can use your hands here for support, and it is okay if those shoulder blades come off the ground. That's pure flex if you are flexible in that torso or not. Then you're standing back up. Oops. For bent over rows, it's 12 of these. Drive with those elbows, squeeze those shoulder blades at the top. Core engaged, breathing. Good. Now we're to our combo. 3 jumps or 3 step ups, 1 half burpee. 1, 2, 3, and back. That's 1. Keep that going. Maybe you're doing step ups. Maybe for low impact, you just want to step back for that half burpee, step up. If you're already through those, you are back to chest press. We're just over 2 minutes here. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze up. Good, drop the weights, windshield wipers. 16, windshield wipers, 16. Count each direction. Maybe you're already on the bent over rows for 12. Keep it moving here. We only got about a minute to go. Bent over rows, or maybe you're onto our combo. Maybe you're doing jumps and half burpees. Maybe you're back to chest press already. Again, it is optional for these ones to do jumps or step ups, and modifying if you need to just step back, step up. We've only got a few seconds here. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Good work. We'll take a second, slow our breathing down there, and we will end it there as I got 11:57 here. So take a few seconds, slow that breathing down, and we'll get into a good cool down so I don't take you over time on this Monday. Get you all back to work. You can grab that water. Slow that breathing down. Oh, yeah, you used your actual stairs. That makes sense. That's a good one. All right. Once you are feeling that breathing slow down a little bit, go ahead and join me. Down the middle, hamstring stretch, low back stretch, just letting that upper body hang. Getting some blood back to the heart. Slowing that breathing down. Every exhale, maybe get a little deeper. Head moves a little closer to the floor. And then we'll do a nice Big inhale, roll up one at a time. Hold and squeeze and reach. Big exhale, down to one side. And back to center to roll it up nice and slow. Inhale, reach and hold. Exhale off to one side. One more time, roll it up nice and slow. Inhale, hold and reach. Exhale, let the arms down. We'll keep the legs together here and go one more reach down. Again, low back stretch. Maybe hug those elbows. Can get a little bit of a swing here. Every exhale, try to get a little deeper. Bring those knees closer to the leg, or excuse me, face closer to the knees. And let it hang and then just roll it up nice and slow. Good. Shake those arms out. Shake those legs out. We'll go back to our hip opener here. Up to you again. Personal preference to either go half kneel and add that opposite arm raise and lean into the front leg. Maybe you like runner's lunge with that twist. Okay. Couple options there. But I want you to mostly focus on whatever's getting you that best stretch in that back hip flexor. If you're super flexible, but I'm not, you can grab that back foot as well. Again, hold this as long as you feel you need to at home. Just make sure you get both legs for an equal amount of time, hopefully. Again, deep breaths for all these stretches. Really focus on that exhaling nice and long and slowly maybe sinking a little further. And go ahead to a seated position. A couple more stretches here. We'll start in our butterfly. Just start natural here, and then as we slow that breathing down and get into it, you can get a little assistance from those elbows to maybe get a little deeper. Then go ahead and straighten the legs out. We'll bring our left leg up and over our right. We'll twist to that left side using our right elbow to get a little further. Low back twist, as well as you should feel that left hip stretch as well. As you exhale, try to look a little further behind you. When you're ready, slowly unwind and get into the other side. And again, slowly unwind when you're ready. We'll finish with the last couple upper body ones here. We'll go up and over, lat and tricep stretch. Little assistance from our other hand here. Go ahead and switch when you're ready. And last but not least, per usual, pick your chest opener. Either interlock both hands behind that back, poke that chest through for a little deeper, find a spot on your wall at home, one arm at a time, really sink forward and into that wall. If you hold a lot of tension there, it might feel not pain, but it should feel a good stretch there. Make sure you get each side. Again, hold that as long as you need to. After you've done that, we are all done for today.